So we got Ryan's truck here. We did head gaskets. Did we do lifters? I don't remember. Been a while. AC. The AC is cold when it does work, but then it kicks off and on. So I wanted to change climate control module. Actually, we were supposed to change that first, but instead I wasn't here. And the AC machine got put out. Should have been here. Yep, I get it. I know. So we're changing it out. So we're gonna come over to the boneyard here. One of our boneyards. We got a bunch of them. So this is Ryan's old dash, which that tells all right there. This, we've always looked at this, but that looks like I'm pissed off and I smashed my dash because the AC is not working. So we got another one. It actually doesn't look as good as that, but it's not quite cleaned up. So I'm planning on swapping it, but at this point, look, I can't go in that one, right? I'm gonna swap them out. And if you're gonna swap them, before we even swap, I wanna make sure that comes off. Hang on. So that this actually was up on the shop, so I'm using brake clean because I want to see if it'll take the overspray. It's actually paint overspray because we have, this is not the one out of the truck over there. Because if I can, I would much rather leave that one in that truck because, you know, that truck runs and drives. I mean, I've never driven it off the street. I mean, it hasn't. It's never even left the street, but it will. You can throw some air in one of the tires. Okay, so I'm using brake clean just to see if I can get it off, to see if it's even worth using. It looks like it's cleaning up pretty good. I did not show it, so I did take this back and spray these vents out. It's a really good time, and I thought about that when I was doing it, that this is something you guys, a lot of you guys could actually do, and it's pretty easy. Pull the dash off. I'm not going to show you. I mean, these are kind of it's kind of a pain. Some of the disconnects are kind of a pain, but not really. We can take it off and spray it out. I sprayed it out with a hose. Sprayed it out with a hose and then blow through it while moving it. That way there's no pop or nothing. It's all clean. You guys could do that in your trucks, for sure. But this one was broken, so Julie just changed it. We're going to take Ryan's out. So we do have other stuff to do, even though we're out there working with the climate control module. We still do what we normally do. Okay, we don't take this lightly. Hey!
Yeah.
What do you think about that door dinger? That key dinger? That key dinger?
Get rid of that damn thing.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we call it. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Okay, so right here, when you have the key on, I called him and asked him. All right, when you have the key on and the radio is playing, right, and the door dinger, the ignition key in, is dinging. Here, let's listen to this. Is it playing a tune? I don't think it is. Okay, so if that annoys you, we're gonna keep listening to it. Listen to mine, listen to my voice. Here we go. The black wire with the purple stripe. Oh, he's got all kinds of stuff under here. You see that black wire coming off the clock spring? I already called him. Now I'm gonna cut it far enough away from the harness so that it can be spliced back together. But right here, take a pair of cutters, pull it over, and now remember, I did call him about this. So that hack cutting stuff underneath his hood. Watch this. Yep. Black wire with a pink one. Far bottom left corner of the clock spring. There you go, baby. Oh, the red or the blue, the red or the blue. Okay, so you can get rid of that door ding. Now you can like have the radio on, the key in. It was dinging, so there you go. It's annoying. So right now we're gonna go ahead and put this all back together. I did spray it out. We put new vents in it, so they all work. We sprayed these vents out. They work pretty good, so let's see what happens. Okay, what we got to do, if you turn this key just a little click, like right there, okay, look, the dash, the vacuum pump kicked on, but the dash and everything did not. Now to put this in, drop it down, drop the tilt down, don't scratch the screen on the radio, because I wonder how many screens have been scratched from this. And then get it behind the shifter. That's our major point, behind the shifter, and don't scratch the radio. There you go. Now, we can go back up to park and shut the key off because I don't need to run it. Now we can squeeze our hands around, and if you see, you don't need to hook these up before you put the dash on. They can just hang out. All the wires can hang out of the hole. So pull the wires out and put this in, and honestly, this could be either thing. I mean, if you want to change your climate control module, or if you want to clean your nasty freaking vents out, or anything like that, or spray the whole bezel off, or yeah, I mean, so we're gonna see if this works, fixes the AC. If it does, then climate control module. If not, then you get the pinouts and you start running tests. But the symptoms of this was off and on, I guess. It would work and then wouldn't work for 15 minutes, and then it would blow hot and then shut the truck off, start it back up, and it would blow cold for a couple minutes and then go hot. Another failure that these things have is the screen just won't turn on. It won't come on. Nothing will come on, and then you shut the key off and on and off and on a couple of times, and then eventually it will come on. So there's multiple failures with it. Comment, would you? Because Ryan was just asking, and I know I need to do more research, but I would much rather have you guys let us know somebody that you have already used to fix a climate control module. If you've already used them and yours is in your truck and you're driving around, I want to hear from you. If you read it on the internet that somebody, Joe Blow, down the street knew a guy at a fuel stop that had one fixed, I don't care. I don't even pay attention to that. I want to know what you've done, which would be cool, because that's real world. You know, it's not diluted down. So if you know somebody, let me know. If not, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna carry on with this with the loaner climate control module. Bummer, because I think they're really freaking expensive. But he's going on vacation. He's getting ready to leave on Monday, and we just whatever it takes, get his truck so he's got AC so he doesn't smash the dash. Have a good day, guys.